The clock hand crept past midnight, casting an elongated shadow across the control room floor. Ivan, seasoned reactor operator, yawned, wiping grime from his brow. Routine, boring. Then, a jolt jolted the console, red lights erupting like malevolent flowers. Alarms shrieked, a banshee chorus in the steel tomb. What the devil? Ivan's voice dissolved into the cacophony. Needles spun, dials glowed with spectral intensity. Reactor 4 unstable. Panic, cold and clammy, slithered down his spine. They shouldn't be running this test. Not with reactor design flaws, whispered in vodka-fueled whispers. Blaring orders, his crew scrambled. Yet, every attempt only worsened the inferno within the concrete sarcophagus. The air thrummed with an electric hum, acrid with burning ozone. Through the reinforced window, Ivan glimpsed an unnatural glow, a spectral green fire pulsating within the reactor core. Suddenly, the lights died, plunging them into an abyss. Then, whispers. Not human, not machine, but sibilant, slithering things echoing in the darkness. Panic morphed into raw, primal fear. He felt unseen eyes bore into him, malicious and hungry. A flicker of red, his Geiger counter pulsed with life, needles maxing out before shattering. Nausea gripped him, bile rising in his throat. Then, a guttural roar, a monstrous shriek that seemed to rip the fabric of reality. The console before him crackled, molten metal oozing like black veins. A hand, skeletal and glowing with that unnatural green, shot through the console, dragging Ivan towards the molten maw. He screamed, clawing at the metal. His flesh hissed and smoked as it touched the spectral appendage. Then, darkness. He awoke days later, in a sterile hospital room, his body a patchwork of burns and radiation sickness. But the worst wasn't the pain, it was the memory, the whispers, the green fire, the cold, hungry eyes. He learned of the explosion, the evacuation, the wasteland outside. But as he healed, nightmares plagued him. Visions of mutated creatures, with glowing eyes and whispers dripping from their fangs. And sometimes, in the dead of night, he swore he heard them again, faint but undeniable, slithering whispers from beyond the reactor, waiting for their next chance to break free. The ghost of Chernobyl, they called it. A radioactive wasteland haunted not just by radiation, but by something far more terrifying, something born of the fire, whispering from the broken heart of Reactor 4. A chilling reminder that the true horror of that night wasn't just the explosion, but the thing that awakened within.